Welcome to Caliente Topics. This is your daily tax webcast. My name is Veronica Russell from MMTAXMAN.com, and I have Patrick Russell, EA from MMTAXMAN.com as well. Good morning, Patrick, and happy Labor Day.
Good morning, Veronica. Today I'm going to tell a little story that's going to explain why I think moving forward, the accounting and finance major is going to be a hot major in college. It starts off with three letters. NIL, which stands for the name, image, and likeness that now college football, basketball players, well, any athlete, to be honest with you, can now sign with third parties to use those very things, whether it be in a video game, whether it be in clothing and apparel. These are now items that a college athlete, especially the popular ones, the ones that are going to be going off to play professional and everybody can already see it, they're signing close to $1 million contracts right now. And we're talking about 18-year-olds that have just walked onto campus like the first 2 weeks has been right now. That's the world that we're living in. Soon enough, when the system really starts cranking, Veronica, we're really looking at multimillionaires by the time a big-time football or basketball or some other, maybe even baseball athlete makes their way through college, which for one thing is going to generate a whole lot of revenue as well as taxes. Now, let me ask you, Veronica, let's talk about it from the athlete's point of view. Besides educational related benefits, we're on safe ground in saying that any money that's generated from these NIL contracts will be taxable. Now, let me ask you something. What kind of deduction is a college player going to have if I'm telling you that the college or the advertising agency themselves were going to handle the travel, they're going to handle the meals, and they're going to handle a lot of the personal services like hair and makeup and drivers, the things that make it easy for a person to get from one place to another, from one gig to another. Other parties are going to be footing the bill on that. So if I told you that those items are going to be taken away, what's left for a college player to use as a write-off before he has to start worrying about how much he owes in taxes?
Gosh, I mean, you pretty much took away the first three main ones. So the other one that I'm thinking for them will be any type of accounting services.
Absolutely.
Any agent fees.
Oh, of course, the
Whoever
commissions
scripts
right off the
commission
bat.
fees.
Absolutely. And it'll be interesting to see in our new environment what will be the standard quo for agent commission.
Wow.
Right? I mean, we think about real estate, we think between 3 and 6.
Lawyers is about what, like 40%?
40% on the higher end of a contingency fee. I think 10% has always been the usual standard finder's fee when there really isn't any precedence. But I'm wondering if that's going to apply here, especially when we're talking about some real multi-million-dollar deals. And so now brings me back full circle to why I think accounting and finance, those majors, are now going to really be so popular, because now the kids are going to want to know what's going on with
Where
their
the
money.
money's going.
Absolutely.
I mean, why would I pay you more?
Absolutely. Now, assuming we've taken away all of the credits and the deductions and write-offs available to this college player, how many times a year will he have to pay taxes on what they estimate will be his tax liability?
So the estimated tax payments work every 3 months, every quarter, basically quarterly, and they have to be very mindful how much money they're making so they can pay the right estimated payments, because you can also get penalized for not paying them.
Absolutely. Now, keep in mind, guys, when you are talking about these high-income earners of any fabric, to be honest with any industry, it always works the same. Usually these agencies will have in-house accountants, in-house tax services, in-house contract negotiators. So they're well built and situated in order to help not only guide the player to investing and making sure that they're putting their money into legitimate vehicles to make sure that the money's going to be there even after they get out of college, but also taking care of any reporting responsibility as well, and then the taxes. Usually, what'll end up occurring is that they'll create a disbursement schedule where the college player will basically be getting an allowance. Mind you, it'll be a big allowance.
I mean, they're still in college.
And so yeah, exactly. So there's going to be a lot of considerations to include. I'm sure family, mom and dad might have a little bit to say as to, what kind of financial advising and what role the financial advisor is going to be in caring for the money. All questions that are going to be raised and settled down the line.
And I'm pretty sure mom and dad are going to be very careful where the money's going. I mean, they're still minors, right? They're still under 21.
And we've seen the sad stories where you have an individual that was emotionally and mentally not ready to have the world as his oyster and allowed him to, or that person, to go down that path of self-destruction.
Yeah.
So there's no question that I think that's going to play a part moving forward. But then once again, why I think these college players now are going to be so excited, or not excited, but so interested in taking an accounting course or a finance course, because now it's not going to be a world where they feel like they're stepping in for the first time when they go and talk about, hey, why am I paying the IRS so much out of my paycheck? You get what I'm saying? And so going back full circle on the estimated tax payments, you've got these tax attorneys that are obviously taking the money out first and paying to the government or to the state agencies what they're due. And then from what's left over, I'm sure there's going to be a disbursement schedule that'll be created so the kid will have some spending money in his bank account.
Well, future millionaires, if you don't want to take any accounting classes, let us know. MMTAXMAN.com. We can always help.
We can always estimate your tax liability.
We can do that.
You got it. Patrick. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, a quick way to get a quick answer is by using our comment box below. Guys, don't just subscribe to this channel, even though we will be doing this pro bono tax workshop on a daily basis. But please, be part of the show. It'll make it a whole lot more fun. Guys, no matter what comes your way today, no matter what obstacles or challenges you may face, you just need to remember one thing. Give 'em hell. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.